Welcome to my class of operating system. Today we will learn about multiprocessor cache coherence. In computer architecture, cache coherence is the uniformity of shared resource data that ends up stored in multiple local cache. When clients in a system maintains cache of a common memory resource, problem may arise with incoherent data, which is particularly the case with CPUs in a multiprocessing system. Cache coherence occurs because the view of memory held by two different processors is through their individual cache without any additional precautions could end up seeing two different values. This is a diagram. The figure illustrates the problem and shows how two different processors can have two different values for the same location. At time 0, memory content for location X is 1. At time 1, CPU A reads X. CPU content for CPU A is 1. Memory content for location X is 1. At time 2, CPU B reads X. Cache content for CPU A is 1, cache content for CPU B is 1, memory content for location X is 1. At time 3, when CPU A stores 0 into X, cache content for CPU A is 0, cache content for CPU B is 1 and memory content for location X is 0. This difficulty is generally referred to as cache coherence problem. Memory system is coherent if any read of a data item returns the most recently written value of that data item. This definition is vague and simplistic. The reality is much more complex. The simple definition contains two different aspects of memory system behavior which are critical to writing correct shared memory programs. In a multiprocessor system, data inconsistency may occur among adjacent level or within the same level of memory hierarchy. For example, the cache and the main memory may have inconsistent copies of the same object. The first aspect, called coherence, defines what values can be returned by a read. The second aspect, called consistency, determines when a written value will be returned by a read. As multiple processors operate in parallel and independently, multiple cache may possess different copies of the same memory block. This creates cache coherence problem. Cache coherence schemes help to avoid this problem by maintaining a uniform state for each cached block of data. A memory system is coherent if a read by a processor P to a location X that follows a write by P to X with no writes of X by another processor occurring between the write and the read by P always returns the value written by P. A read by a processor to location X that follows a write by another processor to X returns the written value if the read and write are sufficiently separated in time and no other writes to X occur between the two accesses. Writes to the same location are serialized, that is, two writes to the same location by any two processors are seen in the same order by all processors. For example, if the values 1 and then 2 are written to a location, processors can never read the value of the location as 2 and then later read it as 1. The question of when a written value will be seen is also important. We cannot require the read of X instantaneously see the value written for X by some other processor. For example, a write of X on one processor precedes a read of X on another processor by a very small time. It may be possible to ensure that the read returns the value of data written, since the written data may not even have left the processor at that point. The issue of exactly when a written value must be seen by a reader is defined by a memory consistent model. The cache coherence problem is the challenge of keeping multiple local cache synchronized when one of the processors updates its local copy of data which is shared among multiple cache. Coherence and consistency are complementary. Coherence defines the behavior of read and write to the same memory location, while consistency defines the behavior of read and write with respect to accesses to other memory locations. Coherence and consistency are complementary. Make the following two assumptions. First, a write does not complete and allow the next write to occur until all processors have seen the effect of the write. Second, the processor does not change the order of any write with respect to any other memory access. These two conditions meant that if a processor write location A followed by location B, any processor that sees the new value of B must also see the new value of A. These restrictions allow the processor to recorder reads but forces the processor to finish a write in program order. Basic scheme for enforcing coherence. Coherence problem for multiprocessor and I/O are similar to origin but has different characteristics. I/O multiple data copies are rare, whereas program running on multiple processor will normally have couples of the same data in several cache. In a coherent multiprocessor, the cache provides both migration and replication of shared data items. Coherent cache provides migration since a data item can be moved to a local cache and used there in a transparent fashion. The migration reduces both the latency to access a shared data item and the bandwidth demand on the shared memory. Coherent cache also provide replication for shared data, since the cache make a copy of the data item in the local cache. Replication reduces both latency of access and contention for a read shared data item. Supporting this migration and replication is critical to performance in accessing shared data. Small scale multiprocessors adopt a hardware solution by introducing a protocol to maintain coherent cache. The protocols used to maintain coherence for multiple processors are called cache coherence protocols. Key to implementing a cache coherence protocol is tracking the state of any sharing of a data block. There are two classes of protocol which uses different efficient techniques to track the sharing status. First is discovery based. The sharing status of a block of physical memory is kept in just one location called the directory. Directory based coherence has slightly higher implementation overhead than snooping, but it can scale to larger processor counts. The Sun T1 design uses directories. There are two classes of protocol which uses different techniques to track the sharing status. First is snooping. Every cache that has a copy of the data from a block of physical memory also has a copy of the sharing status of the block. The cache are all accessible via some broadcast medium. Broadcast medium is a bus or a switch, and all cache controllers monitor or snoop on the medium to determine whether or not they have a copy of a book that is requested on a bus or switch address. Performance of symmetric shared memory. In a multiprocessor using a Snoopy coherence protocol, several different phenomena combine to determine performance. The overall cache performance is a combination of the behavior of uniprocessor cache miss traffic and the traffic caused by communications, which result in invalidation and subsequent cache misses. Changing the processor count, cache size, and the block size can affect these two components of the miss rate. The misses raised from inter-processors communication called as coherence misses and can be broken into two separate sources. Coherence misses has two separate sources. First source is the true sharing misses that arises from communication of data through the cache coherence mechanism. In an invalidation based protocol, the first write by a processor to a shared cache block causes an invalidation to establish ownership of that block. Additionally, when another processor attempts to read a modified word in that cache block, a miss occurs and the resultant block is transferred. Both these misses are classified as true sharing misses since they directly arise from sharing of data among processors. Coherence misses has two separate sources. Second source is false sharing arise from the use of an invalidation based coherence algorithm with a single valid bit per cache block. False sharing occurs when a block is invalidated because some word in the block. If the word being written and the word read are different and the invalidation does not cause a new value to be communicated but only causes an extra cache miss, then it is false sharing miss. In a false sharing miss, the block is shared but no word in the cache is actually shared. Thank you for watching.